Good afternoon, ma'am. I will discuss again about the full devolution to happen with issuance of EO 138. EO number 138 2021 was issued to support the efficient implementation of the Supreme Court ruling on the Mandanas-Garcia case and strengthen the autonomy and the empowerment of local government units (LGUs). It directs the full devolution of certain function of the executive branch to the LGUs. The Department of Interior and Local Government has called on concerned national government agencies and local government units to prepare the devolution to transitions plans, a requirements under the implementation of the Mandanas-Garcia ruling. The Mandanas-Garcia ruling fully transfers or devolves the delivery of basic services to LGUs. The Supreme Court affirmed the ruling in 2018, giving the LGUs a just share on all national taxes collected and not only from the Bureau of Internal Revenue effective 2022. LGUs currently get their ERA from 40% of national internal revenue taxes collected by the BIR. The Mandanas-Garcia ruling is projected to increase the ERA by 27.61%. President Rodrigo Duterte also issued Executive Order number 138, which directs the full devolutions of transfer of certain executive branch of function to LGUs. It enables the smooth transition of the devolved functions from the national government agencies to the LGUs. A Philippine Case Study, April 2022. The concept of capacity development presented in the study of an open system model that considers capacity development as an ongoing process that in the case of Philippine local governments has led to related improvements in local government performance that in turn have resulted in better services and benefits to citizens. Focuses on the development of local government units, cities and municipalities that in the Philippine political structure are a second tier of government with specific functions devolved to them by the central government. The paper described the local government units and the enabling and regulator environment in which they function as a system that is involving the becoming stronger at the same time as the individual local government units are developing. The Local Government Code of 1991 solidified Philippines government's commitment to decentralization by creating local government units that would help attain national goals by providing a more responsive and accountable local government structure instituted through a system of decentralization. What are the forms of decentralization in the Philippines? These are political, administrative, fiscal, and motor decentralization. What is the concept of decentralization? Decentralization or decentralization is the process by which the activities of an organization, particularly those regarding planning and decisions making, are distributed or delegated away from a central authoritative location or group. Letter G is Local Governance Survey in the Philippines Planning and Development version. Local government official and capacity development opportunities. Developing the capacity of government official is key to improving governmental performance at the local level, the Department of Interior and Local Government DILG has published its annual Local Government Performance Management System report every year since 2009. Third-party members in Local Pre-Qualification, Bids and Awards Committee The Local Government Code of 1991 in the Philippines requires that at least 2 representatives of local NGO be represented in the membership of the Local Pre-Qualification, Bids and Awards Committee. Relations with constituents. In order to understand the relationship with constituents, the survey asked each PDC about their meetings with representatives from non-governmental organizations and people's organizations and the business community. Relationship with other government institutions and officials. The extent of the new network with other governments was identified by asking about the frequency of contact with other government officials at various levels. Fiscal state. The duties and functions of the PDC includes the coordination of various interests, and she must take into account the interests and values of the citizens, make effective and coherent plans, and then implement those plans. Personal attributions of PDCS. The survey, the asked and personal attributions of PDCS such as sex, educational background, career, history, and more. The Local Government Code also lists the fields of study of PDCS needs, including urban planning, development studies, economy, and public administrations. And that's all, ma'am. Thank you.